podcast. This is a little bit different. We're videoing it today, plus we're recording it for, audio version too. And I'm up here in Holly Pond, Alabama, in Coleman County, and talking with two people, very, very good people, interesting people, and they got something really good they want to talk about today. And my guests are Clay. Well, I guess I'm your guest, right?
I don't know. I think we're all the guests here.
Yeah. So Clay Holcombe and Haley Holcombe, his beautiful wife, and we're in their beautiful home. And I tell you what, he has got a museum in this house. I mean, it's gorgeous. And we're going to do a little walk through here in a little bit. But the reason I'm up here, Clay, is y'all wanted to talk about this fundraiser y'all are doing.
Yes, sir.
Let's just jump into that real quick.
Okay, so basically it's something that was just placed on her heart for us to do. We both love archery. We both love shooting, and both love to bow hunt and deer hunt, obviously. And she came up with the idea of, why not let's do an archery shoot. Mission work's kind of always been on her heart, and
right.
you don't always have to venture out too far to do that a
right.
lot of times.
Right.
There's a lot that can be done here. There's people are in our area. This organization's out of Birmingham where this particular one is going to, and that's where it's 18 Ministries is where all the money is going to go. Nothing for us. It's not about us. We're not keeping any of it. But, if we can reach one person and share God's word with them for the shoot, and then give some money to an organization that does some really good things with it, why not knock out two in one?
Well, tell us a little bit about the organization that you're donating to.
You want to jump in on that one a little bit? You've talked to them more than I have.
It's called 18 Ministries, and what they do, they had a son. I could be wrong, but I think he was around 19 months, and he was diagnosed with a childhood cancer. He's good now. I think he's a senior this year. But after that happened, they said, well, how can we give back and help? So what they do is they support financial, spiritual, and I think it's mental needs for childhood cancer patients and their siblings.
Right.
So they brought the siblings in. They do scholarships for them and stuff. What he said, and it makes a lot of sense, is you got to stop the bleeding before you can move on to everything around it.
Exactly.
So a lot of time the siblings get neglected. That sounds horrible, but while
it's
you're
understandable.
taking care, yes.
Yeah, it is.
So they want to give back to the siblings too, because the attention is not equally distributed in that time
right.
for obvious reasons. So.
I was this morning. I get up early. I'm sure y'all do too. I was out on my back porch. It was about 5:30, and I was going through social media and I was looking at some reels and stuff. And there was this little girl. She was, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." She's running down the hallway, and she didn't look like to be maybe 3. And y'all probably have seen the video. She runs to this end of the hallway, and this little boy was walking by. And right when he gets by the door, he stops and looks and notices that's his little sister. He slides the door open, and he just grabs her, and they're just hugging and hugging and hugging. And that little girl went out letting go. And the caption, they put a little banner at the bottom. That little bitty girl had been fighting cancer, and
Wow.
she hadn't seen her brothers and sisters, and her brother and sister have not seen her until that moment.
Yep.
And
Wow.
that's kind of like what you're saying there. I know mom and dad was focused on the little girl battling because she's the one going through the trials. She's the one that's
Yes.
been put through
Yep.
the fire, and the brother and sister, I'm sure they probably felt like you said, why ain't mom and daddy here?
Sure.
And I'm sure they were family and stuff. Somebody brought them there, but and that was very relatable this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to talk about this.
Yep.
So I think this is a beautiful, wonderful thing that y'all are doing. So now, how did you come up, Haley? Get involved with them? How did you be a part of this?
Well, so me and Clay, I hunted as a kid a good bit.
Mhm.
I got married and we moved several times, and I haven't done it in a long time. But then I met Clay, and obviously he lives and breathes it.
Yeah.
And I kind of got to get back into it, and I really enjoy it.
Mhm.
Well, About 4 years ago, and this is where the childhood cancer part comes in. My first husband passed away of a childhood cancer, but he was 26. He was not a child. I had a 1 and 3 year old at the time, and now they're 5 and 7. So my heart is pretty near and dear to the childhood cancer aspect of it. So I've always wanted to do mission work, and it's always been out of the country that I wanted to do. Every time I wanted to do it, something would come up: getting married, having kids, my first husband being diagnosed. Every time something's come up, so it just kind of hit me, and a lot of people started saying, well, it can be local. Like, mission work doesn't have to be
Right.
out of the country, it can be local. We have plenty of need for it here.
Right.
So I just started asking around, and I guess it was January when the archery shoot,
Mm-hmm.
we went to a buddy's in
Yep.
South Alabama, and I was sitting in a tree stand and just started crying, and it was like clear as day, it's an archery shoot. And because that's one, I mean, he loves it, and I've got into it a little bit the last year, and I enjoy shooting and enjoy hunting, so that's something we have in common. So our mission work is local. It's the kids, the dads, the families. We just want to touch one person, and then giving back. I'm bad about, I'll buy for other people, but I will not buy for myself. So it's just, that's who I am. So to give back to somebody. So I started looking around. It had to be childhood cancer. I was set in stone, and I was trying to originally find a patient. I wanted an individual to give to. And then I got to thinking, it's like, I can't pick just one person.
Right.
That's,
How can you?
No.
yes. So we were at our tax appointment, and a guy that I've went to church with since I was a kid, he said, well, I know a good organization. And I was like, okay, who is it? And he told me that he knew this guy from school. His name is Andy Thrower, and he said he's over a nonprofit in Birmingham, and it's 18 Ministries. And he said, just reach out to him. He said, it may not work out, it may do it, but reach out to him and let me know what you think. And I reached out to him, and it was it. There was no question. We want, like we said, we want to touch somebody. We want somebody to see God through all of this. And he's a huge Christian. They do prayer groups for their 18 Ministries nonprofit. They do all kinds of stuff for the kids and stuff. So it was kind of a given after I talked to him.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And he does he hunt by any chance?
I think I know they fish. I
Nice.
think his son's into archery. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure if he hunts or not.
Right. So I met your children a while ago, two beautiful little children, and the reason that I'm here, one of the reasons, not just because of this, is Haley, you messaged me. I put a post on Facebook about needing a member in our hunt club, and so y'all reached out to me, and we got to chit chatting back and forth that way,
Yep.
and I got up here through that, and I met your two beautiful little children now, and the reason that all of a sudden you're not able to get in the club, you were coming. I mean, you had the 4-wheelers loaded up. Y'all were coming.
We were coming to look at it.
Yep. And all of a sudden I get a text, hey, we're going to have to hold off.
Yep.
And the hold off is because y'all are going to have another baby.
Yes.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
That's awesome.
We're excited.
Yeah. That's good stuff right there.
Very blessed.
Yep. And I'm hoping, I know y'all are hoping to have them in the woods too. And
Oh, yeah.
because you already said he was wanting to try to get him one this year.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff
He
like that.
does.
So
He's ate up with it. He's every day. I want to shoot a deer. I'm
Yeah.
ready to try to shoot a deer. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
If you want to, we'll start practicing and see what we can do.
Yep. You have a rifle for him?
Well, I do, but honestly, she actually bought me a new rifle right before we got married. It's a 7 mag. It's a Browning X Bolt 2, but it's got the brake on it. I've never had a rifle with a brake, but honestly, my 243 kicks about as hard as it does.
Really?
It's unreal how little that gun kicks.
Yeah.
And he shoots it. He can shoot it fine as long as he's got his
Yeah.
earplugs in. It doesn't bother him at all.
Right.
So I'm probably just gonna let him shoot that.
Heck yeah.
Just let him start practicing.
Yep. So let's get back to the fundraiser. So tell us a little bit more about it. When, where, and what who's welcome. Let's just go through it for me.
Everybody.
Explain to me like I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So anybody and everybody. There's nobody that can't come to it. There'll be a youth division for like the NAS, like the high school shooters, the NAS division shooters. We'll have a division for them, and then there'll be another one for adults. Only hiccup there, it's no crossbows. So just compound or youth bows,
Right.
whatever that category falls into. It's going to be September 13th. I think starting at 9 a.m. So we decided on.
I think so, and we had discussed doing the 2.
Yeah, probably
Shotgun
like 2 shotgun starts, like a 9 a.m. and a 12 noon. It's going to be at McKay's Archery in Moulton.
Okay.
And it's posted on the flyer too, but it's got our contact info on there. He was generous enough to open it up. His story for how he got it was really awesome too. No doubt that he's open about how blessed he was to have it, and was more than happy to let us have the shoot up there.
Can you tap into that just a little bit? His story. Did he tell you a little bit about his story?
A little bit.
Because I'd like to talk with him also.
Well, we're going up there afterwards if you want to come.
I
We
may
got to
do
get
it.
her boat set up.
Okay.
But you want to dive into that one a little bit?
I don't remember much of it. I was chasing 2 kids around.
I know he didn't go into much of it, but pretty much the way I think it was kind of coming out of COVID. Maybe I remember him mentioning that, but the way it worked out and the way it came together, kind of everybody told him, you'll probably never get that guy to sell you that, and not only did he sell it, he got it for a very, very, very good deal that property does not go for nowadays.
Right.
And opened it up. Had a buddy of his that had a skid steer and stuff. Came and did the clearing for him. Cleared out his lanes behind it, so he was able to buy the 20 acres behind his shop. So he's got his own 3D course, his own range out there. He shoots ASA also, and just no doubt the way the pieces fell, 100% God orchestrated that, no doubt. And
He would not want any. He's not the kind. He wouldn't expect praise or anything.
No.
But one thing he did say that stood out to me is God's blessed him enough to be able to give back.
yes.
So that's what he's going to do.
And when he said that, we looked at each other because we were going to go look at another course up that direction, and nothing against them at all. It's they offered us the same deal. We can set it up for free if we want to. But as soon as he said that, her and I, when we got in the truck, was like,
This is it.
"This is the guy.
Yeah.
This is it." And he's got a shop. It's his
Right.
own archery shop that's there, and he'll be there the day of the shoot. He'll be open. So if something came up, if somebody needed some work done or something corrected, or they just want to look around, well, he's there in his shop too.
Heck yeah. And what's the name of his shop?
McKay's Archery.
McKay's? Okay. Man, that's good stuff. Man, I tell you, I'm sitting over here trying to fight back some, my emotions because, it's very emotional. We've all had people that's been touched by cancer.
Yep.
Every one of us have.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I told y'all I just had an uncle pass away, because of it.
Yep.
And his mom, my grandmother, same way, and my granddad on my mom's side, same thing. So, we've all, and it's something that everybody can relate to.
Oh yeah.
It's not just, something strange or something odd that happened, you didn't get ate by a shark, this is something that it happens, so
Yep.
everybody can relate. And it's, it can pull some tears out of your,
Yep.
out
Oh,
of
it can.
the strongest of men.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
my grandfather lived right over there where my cousin's house is now. Their house sat there for I don't even know how many years, but
Right.
at this land that we're sitting on, this was their land at one point, our family land. So yeah, he was there. He was at home when he passed. He had lung cancer, and just being able to be here this whole time afterwards, that means something.
Yeah.
That's special.
And it's a beautiful place.
Thank you.
I went out the truck while ago after I met y'all and went out there. I told you, I said, man, when I walked out, it was just quiet. I said, it's like being at the hunt club, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
But,
That's why we love it.
yeah, gorgeous up here.
Yep.
Yep.
If you want to send some of those turkeys down this way, though, we would take some of those.
You're going to have to come down turkey hunt with me. Is what you're going to have to do.
Deal.
All right. All right. I got the turkeys. So you just come down turkey hunt with me.
That'll work.
But let's get back into this. Tell us a little bit more about it. Tell us a bit more about what the ministry does. Was it 18?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit more about them. How long have they been doing this?
It's been a long time. Like I said, I don't know how long after their son was healed that they started it, but like I said, he was a baby, and
Right.
he's, I think, a senior. He's a
Junior,
junior
senior.
going into his senior year now.
Okay.
So they've been doing it a long time. They have a big art event. They'll bring in professional artists and pick 3 of their patients. And I think the way it was explained to me that the professional artist will talk to the patients and paint something that they feel called to paint based on the patient and who the patient is and their personality and everything. And then the patient gets to paint a picture too, and they do big auctions and auction all that off. They are actually planning a fishing tournament right now. Where did I say that was?
I just went blank. It's on
And
the
I would-
Coosa River. Was it Lake Jordan?
I don't know. I would have to look it up to
I
be
think it's
sure.
Lake Jordan.
But they do a bunch of stuff
Right.
for them. They do, I think they have like a Christmas, like the angels, like an angel tree.
Right.
I don't know if that's what they call it, but they do those and provide gifts and stuff. They've done a lot.
Right.
They've done a lot for the community, and that community of just patients and their siblings. They just gave away several scholarships to siblings. So,
Man, that's great.
and
That's
like I
real
said,
good.
they're, I guess the biggest thing for me is they are a Christian organization. Like I
Yes.
wasn't going in looking for that, but that kind of topped it off.
Yeah.
So
And if you notice the way this whole thing has came about, what do we keep going back to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single part of it has came back to him.
Yep.
So,
And that's all he wants. He wants
Yes.
recognition. That's all he wants.
yep. It's not
and
us.
that's
It's not about
actually,
us.
That's
I
it.
mean, the verse. So our plan is to have a devotion some point. That's why the idea was brought to our attention to do 2 shotgun starts.
Yep.
So we want to do a devotion when it starts. If we do a 9 o'clock shotgun start, and then another one at 12. We're gonna have somebody do that, whether it's Clay or
It may be me. It may be a
somebody
friend
else.
from church. It
Um,
may be 2 of us. Who
yeah.
knows? We may
Yeah.
do 2 different ones.
Right.
But what we're doing with it is, I mean, Ephesians 2:10 is in the name. It's faithful archery shooting, Ephesians 2:10, and that verse talks about your works for the Lord, and that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to do our part here on earth to spread the gospel, to disciple. Our
Yep.
preacher, he made a comment. He said, "Are you gonna listen to God, and are you gonna obey Him?" And that's kind of when it hit me in the face. Like, yeah, I'm listening. Of course, I'm listening. I mean, yeah. But then
That was a great question.
the part of obeying is, well, I'm listening, but am I obeying, or I'm just sitting on it? Like
Yeah.
this could be big, and I'm just sitting on it. So that's when it kind of like, I've got to do this. And he's been really big the last year and a half on discipleship. Like it's our job to disciple.
Yep.
So it's kind of where this started, was a little slap in the face from, I'm listening, but I'm not obeying.
Right. So when did you realize the question he proposed to you? How long did it take before you realized that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe a month, 2 months.
Did
and
it
I
click just like
He
that?
preached a sermon one Sunday
Yeah.
morning, and when he said it, I kind of just looked at her, and she's just kind of sitting there just staring straight ahead, and then just kind of
Yeah.
elbowed me.
Yeah.
And we was both like, okay,
I'm not getting out of this
we're
one.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. And this was before you found 18 Ministry, or is
Yes,
this?
this was so we pretty much planned the shoot before we had anybody to send anything to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We were just like, it'll happen.
Blind
If this
faith.
is
Scared,
we're doing it
blind
for
faith.
the right reason. I'm praying, God's got this. He's going to give us somebody. So it was a couple months after we started planning the shoot that A-Team came into the picture.
Wow.
Yep.
So it was very scary. Like, we can't ask people for their sponsorships and money and all that and not have anywhere to send it because it's not for us.
Right.
But then they come up and it was,
And every single step, every piece that we've taken to get to this point, I can't tell you how many times I've said it to myself, she said it to herself. We've asked each other, okay, well, how are we going to do this? How is this going to work? How are we going to make this payment on this set of targets? How are we going to, every single time.
Yep.
It's been a very simple answer, and he's answered it every time, which he always does. But it's just kind of that deal of, okay, you heard it. Now you listen to it. Now just give it to him and let him and see what he does with it.
Yeah.
Just let him have it.
Yeah.
Because every time there's been questions, there's been, those inner demons, controversies, are you really doing this? Is people going to take it serious? It's been in both of our minds, or it has in mine.
Yep.
And there's no doubt where that's coming from. I know exactly what it is, just like she does. And it's like you said, it's that blind faith of knowing, I know who's in my heart, I know who's in her heart. Keep focused on that and you'll be fine.
Yep. And that's all you got to do. All he wants is, like I said, he wants the glory.
That's right.
Yeah.
All you got to do is give him the glory.
It's all
He'll
him.
make a way.
He will,
He'll make a
every
way.
time.
How many sponsors do y'all have right now?
I think
18,
I've sent
20?
in 18
Wow.
or 19 to our signed company.
And we started with not even a clue of who to ask.
Of nobody.
Nothing.
Nobody.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nothing.
That's just
So,
that's God
It's all
100%.
God. It's all
Yes,
God.
it is.
100%.
This is not anything her and I have done. It's all him.
Yeah. So when you got that first one, you called that first one, and they said yes. How happy were you?
Mm-hmm.
Who made the first call? Who got the first?
I think he
I think I did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Were you at work? Or were you at home?
I was at work, actually.
I bet I know the next phone call you made.
Yeah. It was a text or a call. I don't remember which one it
Yeah.
was, but I let her know.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one.
Heck
We can
yeah.
do this.
Yep. And once you realize you can do it, you got 19 more.
Well, and part of that, I know for me anyways, which men are kind of wired that way, we don't like asking for help at all. We just don't. And I especially don't like asking people for money, even
Yeah.
when it's a good thing. Even
Yeah.
it's just like, man, he's worked for that. I mean, it's
Yep.
just awkward sometimes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I have to keep telling myself is look at where it's going to. Look at what it's for. It's not for you.
Yep.
You're not getting any. I'm not supposed to be getting any recognition or glory out of this.
That's it.
He gets every bit of it.
That's it.
Yep.
It's no
So-
different. You got to look at it like it's no different than an offering.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You're right.
It's an offering.
You're right.
So you can't look at it any other way.
That's right.
Now, if it's coming to you,
It'd be different.
it's an income.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
it's going
no.
to him. It's an offering.
It is.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, man, it's good. It's really good. It's awesome. I'm
We're-
proud of y'all.
Thank you.
I don't even know you that well, and I'm proud of y'all. Y'all are two
Thank
awesome people.
Thank you.
Yeah. With a beautiful house, beautiful family, a growing family.
Oh yeah.
And maybe next year you can get in the hunt club. I've already showed him some pictures of some deer we got this year. Just rubbing it in his salt in the wounds.
He's
Priorities.
a little bitter, all right? He's a little bitter, so.
Nah, don't be. I
I'm
mean,
not bitter. I think it's going to work out for next year.
it's all for a reason.
We'll be okay.
It
It's
is.
all for a reason.
It
A
is.
big reason. So,
There's no doubt that it's played out the way it's played out. Honestly, there's no doubt that when she messaged me about it, she goes, "Hey, this sounds like a good deal." I said, and I was at work. And
Right.
I don't have social media at all. I have
Right.
nothing. No
Yeah,
Facebook,
she had to-
Instagram, anything.
yeah, she had to contact me.
I told her, I said,
I
well,
didn't even tell him until after I had asked you
no.
everything I asked you. And
Right.
And so a lot of those questions, I was texting her. I said, well, ask him then. She said, why don't you just call him tonight? I was like,
Yeah.
that'd probably be simpler.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, That's not an accident that happened the way it happened.
No, no, it's
That-
all for a reason.
That's why I'm not
Yep.
worried about it.
Yep.
It's gonna work out.
That's right. And it's not going anywhere. We're not giving up the club, so I mean, you
No,
ain't got to worry about it.
no.
So, but I tell you got some great deer. I keep looking around. I'm not trying to change the subject,
No, you're
but you
good.
got some great deer in the walls, and it's you got a beautiful place, beautiful home, and y'all got beautiful hearts.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all do. Especially you.
She
I don't.
does.
He's just old burly man. Especially you.
She does.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'm proud of y'all, and I hope everything goes the way it's supposed to go, and I know it will. And the old devil, just realize this: the old devil's going to try to throw something in there, try to.
Yep.
But you can't let him. You can't let him.
Yep.
Put any kind of doubt or any kind of thing in your mind that would just make you want to second guess or just want to give up. Don't.
No.
Can't.
Yep.
Can't.
Well, the thing is, he's already been defeated,
That's it.
and
And he knows it.
he does.
And he wants to whatever he can to make you stumble or whatever.
yeah.
That's what he wants.
He will. I mean, he walks around prowling around like a roaring lion. That's what he
That's-
does, because if he can get in your head, if he knows that weakness,
Yep.
he knows what it is for every single one of us sitting here.
Yep.
If he can get it, if he can get a fingernail in it, he can rip it apart.
Yep.
And that's what his goal is.
Yep.
We just have to have that. We keep saying it. We have to have that blind faith, knowing what God tells us and what His promise is true. As long as you've got that, you can beat him. It gets hard. I'm not telling you it gets easy, because it's
that's
not.
right. That's right.
You know better than I do. You've got some years on me.
Yeah.
But you can do it if you stay firm in your faith.
Yeah, that's right. And young like y'all are, it's man, it feels good me sitting here hearing y'all say that, because it's you already know that.
Mhm.
That's good faith.
We've had to learn through some hard lessons too.
Yeah.
Even this early on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's gonna go through it.
Yep.
Especially when you first get married. I mean, it's golly, that first year or two, it's hard. Old devil, man, he'll do anything he can to break you up.
Mm-hmm.
So, but y'all are awesome. Y'all are two awesome people,
Yep.
and want everybody to come to this. So, tell us when it's gonna be again.
September 13th, 9 a.m. at McKay's Archery in Moulton, Alabama,
Okay. What county is that in?
Lawrence County.
Okay.
It's just, it's right there off Court Street, off Main Street. I mean, it's maybe a quarter of a mile. What direction would that be? West,
Don't
kind of
ask me
northwest of the
directions.
main square right there in Moulton.
Y'all gonna have food, drinks, devotions.
Yep.
$10 a shooter.
$10 a shooter. If you want to if you want to get a mulligan, like 2 free mulligans, it's an extra $5.
Gotcha.
I think we're going to do a bonus, like a 100-yard bonus shoot. So if you want to just have some fun, just $10 a shot. If you want to shoot it, go ahead.
Right.
There's going to be a food truck set up. We'll have water at coolers stationed out throughout the stakes, just like any of the other ASA shoots are. This one's not ASA sanctioned. It's not anything like that. This is just, it's a month before hunting season. It's just kind of a tune-up, get your hunting bows back out, just
Yep.
come shoot. Hopefully, like she said, some daddies bring their kids out, bring the whole family out. It's not just that. We want everybody out.
Right.
Yeah.
But
There's gonna be a raffle. I see a raffle.
there is. We have got tickets. We're going to give away a Matthews Lift 29.5-inch axle to axle. My buddy at Vans, we'll get the bow from them. And they also, we're going to have a silent auction. They gave us a Elite Carbon Era carbon bow, really nice bow.
Yeah.
It's back there in the back closet, but it'll be there as a silent auction. So there'll be that. We've got some door prizes to give away. I know Patrick Crocker with Crocker Bowstrings. He's gave us a gift card for a free set of strings. It's good through April of next year. He makes really good strings. I've had 3 or 4 sets of them on different bows. They're good. They don't stretch much. I mean, they are legit. And then we've got a couple of prizes that we've got. I think we're going to do first place probably in the divisions.
Mm-hmm.
And give prizes for those, and then just door prizes after that.
Right.
The door prizes, you're going to have to be present to get those. The bow, the one we're giving away, you do not have to be present to win that. So if
Right.
you want to buy tickets, it's $20 for 1 ticket, or 5 of them for $75.
Right.
$75 on a $1,300 bow is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
If you win it.
Right. And all monetary donations are welcome.
Yes. Yeah. If somebody wants to donate, just reach out to us. That's fine.
And how would they reach out to y'all?
Mine or her phone number is either one, or and it's on that flyer, or the email. I forgot what is it.
It's just faithfularcheryshoot@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. That's great. And y'all still could use some more sponsors.
Sure.
Okay. That's great stuff. Guys, come on out. Bring your hunting bow. Bring your wallet. This is a good thing. It's a good cause. Donate. Help these people out. Help these children out that need it.
Yep.
Not y'all. I'm talking about the children.
That's right.
Yep.
And you know, the hunt community, and we're a big family,
Yes.
and we all need to stick together. And this is for something great. This is for something good.
Yes, sir.
And like I said a while ago, everybody's been touched by cancer. Nobody likes the big C word. Nobody likes it. It's a mean, bad thing. And just bring your hunting bow out. Have a good time. Let's shoot some arrows and make some new friends, and donate some money and help these children out, help these families out.
That's right. First off, it's all about him. We just want to give him recognition, and then, like we said at the very first of the video, if we can help them out to help out some families and some kids, well, why not knock out 2 in 1? Because it's an awesome cause.
Yep. All right, that's good stuff. And I hope y'all raise $1 million. I do.
We do too.
All right,
We do too.
thank y'all so much for being on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us.
Heck yeah, anytime.